Hi there. Right, so the free weights are kept at the back of the room. So you just go straight and you take a right and you'll enter a big hall. Yeah, just the back of the hall, you'll see a section for free weights. Yes. So all the treadmills that we have are right over here. Yes. No, there are no other treadmills anywhere else in the gym. Yeah, absolutely. That's no problem at all. Lockers are free to use. So if you have your own lock, that would be convenient for you. But I have seen most people just operate on trust. So they'll just use the little lock that's there. Yeah. All right. See, the water station is right there. You go straight and it's right there. Perfect. Have a good workout. Bye. Hi there, welcome in. How are you today? Doing well? That's good, that's good. Yes, I do remember seeing you last week. You're taking a look around the gym. Are you here to sign up? That's awesome. Yeah, we can get everything sorted now. Yeah, no problem. We can absolutely go through it step by step. It's nothing complicated, really. Okay, let me just open up the system for you. You can just grab that chair and have a seat. It always takes a second to load around this time. Alright, there we go. I'll start a new profile for you. So let's just start with your name, please. Michael Murray. That's Murray, right? Okay. And your date of birth, please. 3rd of April 1994. Thank you. Okay, and your email address, please. Perfect. I'm just saving that so it doesn't disappear on me. It's done that to me before. Alright. Now your address. Let's just go ahead with that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And your postal code, please. 314. Okay, perfect. That looks right. It's just giving me a system prompt to ask whether this is a residential address or it's a commercial address. Residential. Okay, that helps. Okay, so I'm just going to hand you over this form as well. It's just your emergency contact details, name, number, and signature of your emergency contact, and of course, your signature, not theirs. So you can fill this up, take your time with it while I carry on. You can grab that pen right here. Perfect. So is this your first time joining a gym? Yeah, I because of social media campaigns, Evergreen Fitness has really, become viral. I agree. We've got a lot of new admissions this year in 2026. That's great though. I love seeing new faces. Everybody is starting fresh, Yeah, no, we're actually quite relaxed gym compared to the bigger ones. Not too crowded since there are a lot more branches. So the people get distributed quite nicely. Perfect. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. And that's all perfect. Yeah, no, we had Tom Holland training here for a while. Believe it. He used to come in like really early before it got too busy, like 3:30 a.m. That's dedication. Anyway, sorry. So let me go through the membership options that we have for you. So there's basic, there's standard, and there's premium. Now the basic is $24.99 a month, and that's off-peak only, no classes. Yeah, and you'll only have access to this gym floor, not the other floors. The standard would be $39.99, which will give you full access to the entire gym, and all classes will be included. Yes. And then the premium is $59.99 per month. Now this includes everything that is there in standard, plus you also get access to spa, sauna, steam, and you get one free session with any personal trainer of your choice every month. So yes, I would say that most people go with standard, but it really depends. A lot of them sometimes also go with the premium one. Right, exactly. Absolutely. So maybe what you can do is you can start with standard. So okay, what I will do for you today is, so there's a £15 joining fee. It's a one-time joining fee. I'll waive that off for you today. Yeah. So all you have to do is pay the monthly fee and you're good to go. Right. Okay, let's do that then. Let me just scroll to that part of it. Okay, so before I get to the payment part or the selection part, there are a few health questions that I need to ask of you. I hope that's okay. So, any injuries whatsoever? No, okay. Any joint pain, back pain, anything like that? Knees or anything? No pain there as well. Any medical conditions? Alright, none that you know of. Okay. One moment. Yeah, I'm so sorry. It keeps freezing on me. Alright, so we are through the health section. I just need to snap a quick picture of you for the profile. All you have to do is look at the camera right here. It's right in front. And when you're ready, I'll just click the press button. Perfect. Alright. Just going to upload that. Now we have an app that you can download. Yeah. So why it is advantageous to download that app is because you can log your daily progress on that app. Do you have an Android or Apple? Yeah, so it goes by the name Evergreen Fitness. So if you download that, and once I've registered you properly, you just have to put in your email address along with your membership number, and then you get access to a lot of features, including booking a class or any maintenance in the gym that you need to know of. And there's a section called health where you can actually just take a picture of your daily workout, or you can just scan a little QR code that pops up on the treadmills or the ellipticals, and it actually logs your progress by scanning that. So it's quite convenient. You don't have to track everything down. Yeah, it's quite easy to set up. So it's called Evergreen Fitness. Yeah. Okay, open it. Since I have saved your registration, it should still work now. So your membership number would be 788123. And then you just put in your email address, that's all. Yeah, you can go ahead and log in. So the second page is where you'll book the classes. Yeah, so you can track visits, check in, all of that. Some people really get into tracking, trying to keep streaks and stuff. And the most important thing is that you can see your account status right there. So, Alright, so I'll go through the facilities with you properly now. So, starting with lockers, we have them in both changing rooms, and they are first come, first served. You need your own padlock, or you can buy one here. And we recommend not leaving valuables. Lockers have to be emptied after each visit, and nothing can be left overnight. So if anything is left, staff will clear them at closing. And now the changing room. So you've got benches, mirrors, hair dryers, and there's also private cubicles if you want more space to change. So this is just a quick. This has all the facilities that we provide. Yeah, and the timings over here. Yeah. Now about the showers. They are individual units, and hot water is always on. There's space for towels, hooks, little shelves for your toiletries. So most people bring their own things, but we do have vending machines inside. Yeah, water pressure is really good. Right, so on the gym floor, we have cardio machines at the front. We have treadmills, bikes, ellipticals, Stairmaster, all of that. Then we have weights in the back room, free weights that is. Then we have the functional training area just on the left side of this room. Now upstairs is where the classes are, yoga, spin, HIIT. Yeah, right. You can just look around. We have like tons of machines. So every machine has a little sticker on it that will show you the muscle that it targets and how it is supposed to be used and the safety regulations of it. And if you have any questions, you can either come to me, or there are 2 more gym staff present today that you can talk to. Right, so I'm just going to go through the rules quickly. Yeah, it's just formality. So you need to wipe the equipments after use. It's your own choice if you'd like to wipe them for use as well. And you need to return the weights to their designated places. Yeah, and you just avoid staying too long on machines during busy time. So the peak hours are usually in the morning from 7 to 9, and then in the evening from 4:30 to 7. So right, exactly. Then just avoid filming others. We have some people who are influencers who maybe intentionally, unintentionally kind of film other people. So we've gotten a few complaints, especially when Tom Holland was training here. So just be respectful, and lockers need to be emptied. I think I've gone over that twice now. Pretty straightforward. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay. So I'm at the section where I can take your payment now. Would you like to tap? Alright, so you just have to tap on this machine right here. I'm just putting down the amount. That's $39.99. No joining fee for you today. Okay, so your payment has been accepted. That's perfect. Yes, and yes, you have been registered. Yes, I think you will get an email right now. Did you get it? Perfect, perfect. Do you have any questions for me? Of course, I can definitely do that. So, I'll just quickly walk you through everything properly, just so that when you come in next time, you already know where everything is and you don't feel, like you're just wandering around or guessing. So, as I've told you before, this is the cardio section right in the front. Right, so there are all types of treadmills, quite a few of them actually, and they're all slightly different from one another. Some are more basic, and some have, the full screens where you can track distance, incline, heart rate, and like I told you, you can connect your phone and scan the QR code through your app. Right. Now, we also have next to them the bikes, upright bikes, and also the reclined ones, which are a bit more comfortable if you're just easing into things. And then the cross trainers. Now those are really popular because they're a bit lower impact on your joints. So if somebody is recovering from anything or just doesn't want to put too much pressure on their knees, they'll go for the cross trainers. Yeah, I know. So you've come at a time which is quite busy, so all the treadmills are full, but somebody or the other just keeps getting off, so that's not a problem at all. Now, if you move slightly over to this side, now this is where the weight machines are. So these are all guided machines, which are really good if you're starting out because they kind of control the movement for you. So you've got the leg press, the leg extension, the hamstring curls, then the upper body machines like chest press, shoulder press, lateral pull down, and then there's one for your back where you just pull it down towards you. It's quite straightforward once you try it. And like I told you, everything has like little diagrams, little stickers on it. So if you ever forget, you can just glance over at those. Absolutely. They are just behind that. So we've got the free weights area, as I told you. That's my afternoon coffee that I've just gotten to. So you've got your dumbbells, barbells, benches. People usually spend a bit longer there, but you can always ease into it slowly. No pressure at all. Then there are mirrors along that wall as well, mainly so that people can check form, not just for looking at themselves. You can do both. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Right, so they are towards the back. So we've got that functional training space that I told you about, where you'll see things like kettlebells and medicine bells, resistance bands, and there's also space to stretch. There are little sections, quite a lot of sections, so that nobody's getting into somebody else's space. To do body weight exercises. Sometimes people just go there to warm up or cool down. Right. Yeah, it's a bit more open and a little less structured. So you don't have to jump into classes right away. A lot of people start on the gym floor, get comfortable, and then try a class later once they feel a bit more confident. But I can look it up for you. Let's see. Hmm, let's see. Looking at class page. Right now, what I can do is if you go to the classes section on your app right now, you'll see the full timetable laid out. Yeah, because there's a lot going on throughout the week, there's just too much to explain right here. But if you go to the app, it'll show you the time, the instructor, how long the class is, and how many spaces are left. Right. So some classes fill up quite quickly, especially in the evenings. So things like spin classes, those are usually the first to go. They're quite high energy, music based, and the lights are dimmed, just like this. So lights get dimmed once it's 5 p.m. So that's why you can see that there's low light throughout the gym. So people tend to book those in advance. Then you've got the HIIT classes. You can see it in the app, yeah. Those are more like short bursts of intense exercise, usually around 30 to 45 minutes. Yeah, and then you've got the yoga sessions also. They are a lot calmer, slow paced, more focused on stretching, breathing, and flexibility. And then there's Pilates, which is more controlled, core focused, bit more precise in movement. Yes. And sometimes we also run circuit classes where you rotate between different stations. So you might do a lot of weights, a bit of cardio, body weight exercises, all of that. So booking is quite simple really. You can just tap on the class that you want, press book. Since your app is already linked to your account, it should immediately just take you to the booking confirmation. And if the class is full, you can always join a waiting list. If somebody cancels, you'll get notified about it. Yeah, we do ask that if you can't make a class, you cancel it at least a few hours before so somebody can take your spot. So you'll also get reminders on the app, so it'll notify you just before your class starts. Yeah, exactly. Right, right, right. Absolutely. Okay, so just one last detail about how you'll enter the gym, because that's all done digitally as well. So as you can see that there are those doors which, instead of the physical key, you will be given a unique access code which is linked to your account. So obviously my colleague helped you today, but you know the membership ID that I gave you, that will be your code to enter and exit the gym. Right there on the app, that's the first thing you'll see, and I think you'll have it memorized in a few days. So the code is what you'll use every time you come in. So when you arrive, there's a keypad by the entrance door. You simply just type your code in, and the door will unlock automatically. And it is completely personal to you, so it's important you don't share it with anybody because it's tied directly to your membership. Yeah, and if you ever forget the code or it stops working on your app for some reason, or you get logged out or any such thing, you can always come to me and I'll help you retrieve it. Yeah? Alright, so you're all set then, Michael. Yeah. Yeah, it took a while, but I think that we have gone through it thoroughly, which is important. I hope that I've been helpful to you. Awesome, and I'll see you. I'm here every day, so I'm definitely seeing you. I hope that you have a great workout. Alright, take care. Bye.